The Blind Dude and the Missing Treasure Chest. Out in the middle of nowhere, up in these rugged mountains where the winds always whisper in old secrets, there lived this shepherd named Sam with his 3 daughters. Life was chill and simple. They'd herd sheep, make cheese and wool, just getting by. But Sam had this big old secret he was hiding from the girls. One day, while the daughters were busy with their chores, Sam snuck out of the cabin and hiked way out to a spot tucked between some ancient rocks. He cracked open this chest real careful-like and pulled out a small pouch. He glanced around all jittery, then slowly untied it. His eyes lit up when he saw what was inside, a stash of shiny gems and fancy jewelry worth a fortune. Sam let out a deep sigh and muttered to himself, "Man, Yasir, my buddy, I've kept your secret safe all these years." All of a sudden, he hears a rustle behind him. He whips around, and there's his daughter Lila standing there, staring at him like he's grown a second head. "Dad, what the heck are you hiding? And who's Yasir?" Sam froze for a sec, then sighed and said, "All right, Lila, it's time you knew the truth. Go grab Sara and Nora. This story's for all y'all." The girls plopped down around their pa, eyes wide as saucers, hanging on every word. Then Sam started spilling the beans. "A few years back, I was out here herding sheep like always. One day, I run into this blind fella named Yasir stumbling around, looking beat to hell. He was clutching this chest like his life depended on it. I helped the guy out, sat him down to catch his breath. Turns out, Yasir was a big-time jewelry trader who'd lost his sight in a robbery gone wrong by some highway bandits. This chest, it was all he had left of his riches, but he couldn't protect it no more. He begged me to stash it away as a trust, keep it safe till he could come back for it. I swore I'd guard that secret and his loot with my life. Days turned to weeks, nobody showed, and I'd check on it now and then to make sure it was cool. Never once thought about stealing it. That was a promise to Yasir, and I ain't no promise breaker." Lila, Sara, and Nora just stared at each other, jaws on the floor. Then Nora popped up. "But Dad, why didn't you tell us sooner?" Sam sighed again. "I was scared it'd stir up greed in your hearts, you know." Then, one day, while Sam's out with the flock, this guy shows up, claiming he's Yasir, ready to grab his stuff back. Sam leads him to the hiding spot, but when they peek between the rocks, bam, the chest is gone. Sam's heart drops like a rock. How the hell did it vanish? Did somebody swipe it, or did I forget the exact spot after all this time? The guy snaps, all pissed. "You lying shepherd, where's my chest? You double-crossed me and kept it for yourself." Sam's voice shakes. "I swear on my life I never touched it. It was right here, always." They tear the place apart searching, but zip, nada. Sam blurts out, "I've kept that thing hidden forever. Only me, Lila, Sara, and Nora knew about it." The dude ain't buying it. He storms off to the nearest town and rats Sam out to the judge. The judge hauls Sam in, hears the guy's side first, all about betrayal and theft, then turns to Sam. "What's your take on this mess?" Sam lays it all out, swearing up and down he didn't double-cross nobody. The judge nods. "Even if you're telling the truth, you still owe this man his property till it's back in his hands." Boom. Sam's locked up for a month. If that chest don't show by then, it's 7 years behind bars for you. Word gets back to Lila, Sara, and Nora about their pa's jam. They hustle over to the guy's place, begging him to drop the charges and let Dad go. But he ain't budging unless, "I'll cut him loose on one condition." The girls lean in. "What's that?" He grins sly-like. "One of y'all marries me." They freeze, totally thrown. Lila stammers, "How can you even ask that? We don't even know you." He shrugs, "Take it or leave it. Marriage or your old man's rotting in jail." The girls drag themselves home, heavy as lead. Next day, they head to the jail to see Sam, but weirdly, Nora bails on going with them. Lila and Sara like, "What's her deal?" They get to the slammer, feel Sam in on the creeping marriage demand. He blows up. "That lowlife, how dare he pull that crap? I knew Yasir. He was a stand-up guy with morals. What the heck happened?" Lila and Sara try to calm him. "Don't sweat it, Dad. We'll figure something out to spring you." Sam looks at him, voice thick with worry. "I ain't letting any of you tie the knot with that jerk, even if it means I rot here forever." He reminds him the judge gave him a month to cough up the chest before the big sentence hits. "I'm scared for y'all with that creep lurking around while I'm stuck in here." The girls hug him tight. "We'll handle it, promise." Before they bounce, he asks about Nora. "Why didn't she come?" Lila shrugs. "We asked, but her face went all funny and she said no dice." Sam smiles weak. "Tell her I love her tons anyway." "You got it, Dad." They head home. Back at the cabin, the sisters huddle up. Lila's fired up. "We can't just leave Dad in the clink. We got to do something." Sara chimes in. "But marrying some old stranger we don't know? That's straight up unfair." Nora, she's clammed up, not saying a peep. Suspicion creeps in on Lila and Sara. They start thinking maybe Nora swiped the chest and got Dad jammed up. Why else skip the visit and ghost the chat? Lila calls her out. "Why you holding back?" Nora mumbles. "Ain't got nothing to say." Lila shoots back. "Soon enough, the truth's gonna spill out, girl." Days drag on, the months winding down, and the girls are fresh out of ideas. Lila's like, "Screw it, I'll sacrifice for Dad." She treks back to the jail. "We brainstorm forever, Dad, and the only fix is me marrying that dude to get you out of this." Sam loses it. "Hell no, Lila, don't you dare, no matter what. Just wait, relief's coming from the big man upstairs. He knows I'm innocent. I kept my word." Lila heads home bummed, but her pa's faith rubs off. She's feeling stronger, trusting it'll all work out. They sit tight as the deadline hits, but no chest, no dice. Court day rolls around for Sam's final trial. The girls pile into the courtroom, see Sam in the dock, looking beat. Across the way, the guy's smirking at them with these shady eyes. They think, how's a blind dude eyeing us like that? But they shake it off. Judge strolls in, things kick off. He eyes Sam. "Shepherd, you still deny stealing this trust?" Sam stands tall. "Your Honor, I swear on everything I didn't betray nobody. Let me tell the whole story." Judge raises a brow. "You already spilled half. Got more?" Sam nods. "What I told you before, that's just part of it. I hid the rest even from my girls out of shame, but I can't hold it in no more." "Spit it out then. Justice demands the full picture." Sam dives in. "Your Honor, I raised Lila, Sara, and Nora right, taught them good morals, self-respect, and to never beg or steal, no matter how tough times get. We scraped by with 5 sheep. That wool and milk kept us fed and clothed. One day, I'm out grazing them, nod off for a bit. Wake up to wolves tearing into the flock. Lost every last one. I'm sitting there gutted, but I pray and suck it up. That's when Yasir rolls by. He hadn't gone blind yet. He claps my shoulder. "What's eating you, man?" I spill about the wolves. He says, "Don't sweat it. I'll hook you up with 5 new sheep." I push back at first, ain't one to take handouts, but then I think of my girls going hungry. We had nothing else, so I swallow my pride, he buys them, and life levels out. Never told the girls, though. Didn't want 'em knowing we lived off charity. Scared it'd make 'em soft, reaching out for help too easy. Time passes, Yasir gets jumped by bandits, goes blind, shows up with the chest. This is my last dough. Keep it safe till I return. I stash it, guard it like gold, but when this guy comes claiming it's his, chest is MIA, and I got no clue where it went. The judge softens a bit. I buy your honesty, but without proof, I can't clear you. He probes. Anybody else know the hiding spot? Sam admits. Kept it locked tight, fearing greed might hit the girls, but Lila caught me checking it once, so I looped them in. Judge, you suspect one of them took it? Sam shakes his head. Nah, Your Honor, I raised them to fear God. They wouldn't pull that. Thanks for the yarn, but no evidence swings your way yet. Judge starts wrapping up for the verdict. Sam's hands shoot up. Lord, you know I'm getting railroaded. Ain't nobody vouching but you. He drops him, and in struts this sharp-looking young buck, changing everything. He's holding the dang chest, plops it down. Your Honor, this is what y'all want. Sam's innocent. He kept the trust like a champ. Panic flashes on the guy's face. Courtroom buzzes. Judge, hold up, kid. Who the heck are you? Name's Ziad, Yasir's son. Judge points at the guy. That's your pops? Ziad laughs. Heck no, that's my Uncle Khalil. Judge is stunned. Say what? Ziad lays it out. Your Honor, that's my Uncle Khalil, my dad's twin. He ain't blind, sees just fine. I'm here to clear Sam's name. Tell me the dirt, son. Ziad spills. Dad, Yasir, kicked the bucket about a month back. Before he went, he told me about the bandits stashing his loot with Sam and to go fetch it. I step out and boom, Uncle Khalil's eavesdropping behind the door. Greed hits him hard. He wants the chest for himself. Locks me in a room at the mansion so he can set up Sam. Trails him, finds the spot, swipes it. Ain't enough. He uses the family resemblance, pretends to be dad, squeezes Sam for the goods, even dangles marrying one of his girls. Uncle's a bachelor, gets shot down by every chick 'cause he's a total sleaze. He buried the chest in the garden. Bad luck, a servant spots it, springs me. I hightail it here with the proof to save poor Sam. Judge soaks it all in, don't waste a beat, orders Khalil cuffed and tossed in the dock, slaps him with 10 years for kidnapping his nephew, impersonating Yasir, stealing the chest, setting traps, lying through his teeth, and screwing over innocent Sam. Then boom, Sam's free and clear. The girls lose their minds with joy, hugging Sam like there's no tomorrow. He turns to Ziad. Forgive me for doubting your dad. Ziad waves it off. No sweat, Uncle. You couldn't tell them apart. Then Sam eyes Nora. Why'd you skip the jail visits with your sisters? She chokes up. Couldn't bear seeing you like that, Dad. Hurt too bad. Even clammed up on Lila and Sara back then. Lila and Sara shoot Nora apologetic looks. Sorry, we thought you might have nabbed the chest and got Dad locked up. Nora, little as she is, has a heart bigger than Texas. Forgives them on the spot. Group hug city. Sam and the girls head home after thanking Ziad profusely for the save. Life snaps back, even better. Ziad hooks Sam up with a fat reward for guarding the goods. Standing there with his daughters, Sam gets reflective. We learned a hard lesson from this mess. Girls, what's that, Dad? Don't jump to judging folks without rock-solid proof. Like the good book says, some suspicions are straight up sin.